They've stayed in the forest. That's all the others do is dirty work for it. Cedric, ready for the hanging?
Not quite. It's not through yet.
Well, Marian, if we can't get rid of them all, at least we'll take care of that all in there.
What are you planning to identify the rest of them? And how are you planning to actually capture them?
Once we get that fellow from the gallows, they'll show themselves. You just watch. The minute they make a move to save him, I'll have an entire company of men surrounded.
Robin, look who's up in that booth with the guy.
It's Marian. I know what was on. I don't think I trusted her for a minute.
Then this is all a trap.
I'm sure it is. We don't have much of a choice. We can't abandon Will in his greatest hour of need. Hopefully the crowd will side with us, but even if they don't, those Stutely will not die by hanging. I'll shoot the rope as it falls. If we're to die, we'll die fighting side by side.
Apples coming together. Only 2 cakes per pound. Eat apple while you watch the hanging.
How can you exploit such a terrible thing as a hanging to make a profit? Shame on you, old woman.
Well, I've got to make a living somehow.
What will happen to my wife if I die? She'll be left all alone in the world and no child. Not to mention my loot. I can't do this. I have to go back and protect them.
Oh, you'll be just fine. If an old grandmother like me can do this, you certainly can.
Citizens of Nottingham, we are gathered here today to witness justice being fulfilled to the fullest. Under order of the new sheriff of Nottingham, me, Mr. Will Stutely, is set to breathe his last in order that he may atone for the heinous, atrocious crimes he has committed against you, me, and our mighty King John. Bless his heart. Cedric! Tell me, Mr. Stutely, do you have any last words? I do. I hope you pay for all the evil you've done. Long men take better! Yeah! Then, without any further ado, drop it!
Guy, isn't it customary to have someone pray over the condemned man? Where's the bishop? Isn't that his job?
I don't know where the bishop is. He's probably drunk somewhere. Doesn't matter anyway.
Let me do it, guy, please. It just would be right to do it otherwise.
Oh. All right. Go and say grace over him, or whatever it is you want to do. Just please make it quick.
Thank you, Guy. Cedric, could you please step aside? I need to get close to the condemned man.
No, why does it matter if I'm standing here?
Move it, Cedric! The lady wants you to get out of the way. You get out of the way, by the saints!
Father, please forgive this man for any wrong he may have done in his life. We all have made mistakes. I pray that you will not hold his against him. Amen.
Well now, that was touching. All right, Cedric, let him swing. Not so fast, guys.
Marian, come on!
Marian, what are you doing?
Joining the Marian guy, that's what.
Generous offer, yours, Robin. But look at it from my perspective. I can take your offer and torture you to a long, gruesome Only a fool would accept such an offer. You must face it, Robin. You are out of options. The only question that remains is whether or not you're going to make this difficult. What say you?
Why even ask, black-hearted swine?
The end is near! Those are undoubtedly the reinforcements of King John himself. Your time is at an end, Robin. The tale of the merry men is drawing to a close.
That's not Prince John's banner. It's red. I think it's Sir Richard of Lee. That's a line across it. That's King Richard.
What? This can't be happening!
It is happening, Guy of Gisborne. Seize him and the rest of the soldiers.
Richard, is this him?
Indeed it is, Mother. Rise, Robin Hood. We meet again.
My king, I don't believe it. You're Sir Richard of Lee the whole time?
I told you I would reward your act of kindness when I reclaim my lands, and I have.
You've reclaimed your lands.
Yes, my evil brother, Prince John is disposed. It was even easier to take care of than I thought. Or the backing of my mother, Queen Eleanor. And look, I found my beloved Berengeria as well.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, my queen mother. Tell me, why were you posing as Sir Richard?
I'm responsible for that, Mr. Owen, lastly. You see, we've heard many great tales of your exploits, and we're wondering if any merry men might be recruited to help Sir Richard John, back before we knew it'd be so easy. But first, we had to judge your character, and when our first five brought back nothing but bad reports. Richard gave a long overview of everything, but I deemed it wise that he should meet with you in person, which he did, and he was impressed with your generosity and your overall character.
Ah, he always was a character.
Cousin Nicholas, I don't believe it.
Well, you better believe it. What do you think I was going to do? Stay over there in that cursed desert while my king returns home?
You always were a loyal fellow, Nick.
And a loyal fellow he is. He's Sir Nicholas Gamewell now.
Congratulations, Sir Nicholas.
It was nothing. Hey, look, it's our old friend, Marian Fitzwalter. So, are you two married yet?
No, we are not, Nick.
Oh, that's a shame. Why, Robin, I hear you become famous.
I guess it's something like that.
Well, it's not like you to be so humble. Why, we're in storage all the way over from Sicily.
I'm sure they're about someone else, Nick.
Wow, boy, the saints, Robin, you're different. Why, back in the day, you couldn't stop bragging about the least little thing we did. But now you're a quarter-bearing folk here, and you won't say anything about it.
Times change, Nick. Hope I've grown up a little in the last 4 years.
Are you sure you're really Robin, my cousin?
I'm sure, though not the one you left.
Well, I got duties too, Sam. I got all that guy. Well, catch up later.
Very well, Sir Nicholas Gamewell.
And so polite, too. I swear that man's an imposter.
I must apologize, Robin, for nearly getting your friend home. I had no intention of sending him in harm's way.
Oh, it's a complete accident, I assure you. He's normally more careful than that.
Well, to make up for the trouble I've caused, I'm going to invite you and your entire band to my palace as guests of honor.
Thank you, my king. It is truly humbling.
We're going to have a week-long celebration in honor of Richard's return, culminating with the feast of Castle Michael. And Robin, be sure to bring your friend Marian as well.
Yes, my queen. Farewell, King Richard, Queen Eleanor, Queen Berengeria.
Say, Robin, now that Guy's taken care of, what happened to the sheriff?
By the bones of the saints, I forgot all about him. He's still out in the woods with the widow.
That's worse than he deserves. Come on, Bunch. Let's go get him.
Oh, you don't have to do that, Mr. Little John, sir. Here they come.
So that's when Edwin said, "Beatrice, my darling, I really do love you, but you need to learn to cook waffle like your mother used to." When Beatrice, she grabbed a frying pan and bashed him over the face with it. Gave him a rude
Marian,
I hope that you can somehow forgive me for everything that I did.
of course, why wouldn't I? You just saved one of my best friends.
Look, last night when you said that I was fickle, it really hit home. I know in hindsight it seems so ridiculous that I could possibly vacillate between you and Guy. Robin, believe me, he never showed me his true colors until yesterday, when I happened to overhear him plotting against the sheriff and planning to hang you all. He had never acted that way in front of you before. I couldn't help but think of Miss Stutely. The poor old woman, her sons are the only thing she has left in this world. I couldn't let Guy have his way. It was so cruel.
I must confess, Marian, I didn't believe you for a second when you came into our camp the way you did.
Guy sent me out to try and trick you all into coming into town so that he could capture you. But Robin, believe me, I had plans of my own the whole time. I just needed to be sure that you all showed up so that I had someone to help me escape.
That was downright clever of you. Taking Guy's own plans against him? Marian, you were so brave today. The way you cut the ropes with Guy's men all around. I've never seen a woman do something like that.
Oh, it was just like when we were kids and we were pretending we were Saxons at the Battle of Hastings, surrounded and outnumbered, and we had to fight our way out.
I miss those days, Marian.
I do too. Robin, I know that those days are in the past, but do you think we could maybe have days like those in the future?
You want to go out in the woods and pretend we're fighting the Normans like we used to? Yes, we can definitely have days like those. Many, many.